Good morning. Welcome to day 14 on the Sanabres. We just had a coffee and we're just leaving the small town of Sia and we're heading for Castro which is about, we're going to take, there's two routes you can take. There's a right route and a left route, and some apps say that the right route's the variant, some apps say that the left route's a variant. So we're going to take the left one, which will be about 14 or 15 kilometres. We slept in a bit this morning because we didn't think we had to go too far, but then when I was recalculating I thought, oh hang on a minute, it's going to be 25 kilometres. But no, we've recalculated and we think we're right with the 14-15 kilometres. So beautiful morning, it's about 12 degrees, top 24 today. It's going to be cloudy all morning and more thunderstorms this afternoon, but not until very late, so we'll well and truly be there by then. We had a great night last night. Oh, it was a wonderful dinner. We had some wine and it really was a good night. The accommodation was fantastic. We had a good sleep, and it's a wonderful little town. So yeah, worth spending a bit of time here. It's known for its bread, and it's one of the few European designated bread places. I think that's what you say in Spain. So they have a particular type of bread, and we had some of that last night. It was really wonderful. So yeah, we've had a good stay. So I'm not sure what today's going to bring. 14 kilometres, who knows. And I say that because we seem to be walking a lot alongside roads, but we'll see. Sometimes I've looked at the map and it's done that, and it's turned out to be a wonderful day. So as always, looking forward to it. Day 14 on the Sanabres. You know, we're going to be in Santiago on Saturday. Today's Tuesday. I can't believe this is all drawing to a close. It's just anyway, everything draws to a close. All right, well, let's go and let's see what today brings. Well, it didn't take long to get out of town. It's not a huge place, but a nice place. So it looks like we've got a fair bit of walking on the road or by the road. I'll turn the camera around so you can see Senorita scooting down the track there. We didn't see many pilgrims in town yesterday. Only two that I can remember seeing, which I'd only seen on the track for the first time yesterday. So I think we continue to be in that bubble where the crowd's up ahead of us and behind us, which, you know, is good and bad. It's good in terms of being able to easily get accommodation, but bad in terms of, you know, losing track and not being around the other pilgrims. But I don't know, maybe it'll get more crowded as we go towards Santiago. Looks like no sooner have I said there's a lot of road walking than we have walked down off the road and we're going on a little track. Well, that track didn't last long. I did forget to mention that late yesterday afternoon we had a huge thunderstorm with lots of hail. You can still see the remnants of the hail here. It really came down. Good sized hailstones as well. So yeah, that'll muddy the tracks up for sure. But I don't think we have to worry too much about it on this part, or on this left route. It's mainly alongside the road. But yeah, no more forecast for late this afternoon. So yes, here's the little village. Like a lot of the villages we come to, they've seen better days. we have just gone past the 4K mark, and this is the little village of Pignol. Oh man, it's been a bit uphill to get up here. The rolling hills of Galicia, certainly. It's an apt description. It's a quaint little village. Hello, pussycat. So this is the town of Arantiro. That's a bar there which looks open, but on our app it's marked as temporarily closed. So, but here's a cafeteria up here, and we're just going to go up and have a look at the cafeteria. I think this is the last services for a little while, so we'll take advantage of that before we push on and eventually make it to Castro Dozon. So this is a really lovely cafe. It's just perched up on the hill here. There's these beautiful views of the hills, and behind Nerida there's all the green farmland and little tiny hamlets up on the hill there. You might not be able to see them on the camera. But yeah, it's really modern, really nice. I don't know whether this left route is the variant or the main route, but either way it's very nice. And it's been well marked, really, really well marked. Oh, it's a really nice break. That's a good place to come if you get to sit out the front. Sit there. You get these beautiful views. That's wonderful. So yeah, we slowly getting back into the walking after our break. It's funny, isn't it, when you only have short distances like 15 kilometers a day today, I tend to just take my time, really take my time, but you still got to walk the 15 Ks. I mean, that doesn't go away. So we've still got about 10 kilometers to go, so it was good to have a break. It was really nice coffee there. So yeah, push on and see what the rest of see what the rest of the day brings. But look, rolling hills of Galicia with those beautiful villages. Hopefully there'll be lots of little hamlets and things to walk through. So we are coming up to the 15-kilometre mark, and we've been walking through this fire-ravaged area. Yeah, it's really scorched. That's Castro de Zon down below. So it looks like we've got about another 500 metres ish to go, and we might go to the little cafe, which is, I believe, straight across the road from where we're being accommodated tonight, and we might have some lunch and a coffee, and then go and do our pilgrim stuff: washing, showering, trying to get clothes dry, the usual stuff. Look, today was a nice walk. There were parts on the road, but it wasn't too bad, and it's beautiful Galician, forest areas that we walk through. I mean, this is, what can you do? Fires come through and smashed it to smithereens, but beautiful nonetheless. So yeah, let's get down the hill. Lunchtime. This is the little cafe. I think the main town of Castro de Zon is down that way, so we're just a little bit up from that, and that's our accommodation over the back there behind that gate. But if you look out just over that hill, you can really see that thunderstorm or the rain front starting to form. And I just had a look at the weather, and it's going to be raining tomorrow. Kind of ironic that we've come all this way, 900 whatever kilometres, and we've had hardly any rain at all. And now as we get towards Santiago, we're going to have rain. We're going to get wet tomorrow. Yeah. Oh well, I've been carrying a poncho and the umbrella for a long way, so I'll finally get a bit more use. So away it goes. So this is our accommodation for tonight. Pretty basic, shared bathroom, but clean. That's the main thing. That's the main street, and that's the cafe where we just had a drink. Nothing much to it. I think there's a supermarket up the road. What else do you need? Bathroom. Hello. Kitchen area, and little lounge room, and there's a supermarket up there where the petrol station is, but other than that, that's it. Simple, it's all we need. So we got some supplies for tonight, and a little bit for breakfast in the morning. And look at that, it is really dark.
But we got the supplies at the supermarket.
Yeah. Sorry, see the petrol station just up there. It's not far from our accommodation. That's the supermarket. But that is looking really, really ominous. And we've been so lucky on this walk. I think our luck might run out tomorrow. Forecast is for rain. The forecast quite often changes hour by hour, but at the moment we're going to be walking 19.5 kilometres to Bandero, I think it is, Bandero? Near Alax, or yeah, so our unbelievable 900 and something kilometre good weather walk, 900 kilometre 900 kilometre walk. Well, the good weather may have run out. We'll see. We're just walking down to have a quick look at this place. Fair chance we'll get caught in this downpour, but hey, that's life. You live on the edge. Don't you?